According to ATB 1996, a participatory development is a process through which stakeholders can influence and share control over development initiatives and over the decisions and resources that affect themselves. In other words, it is all about working together to make things better. This means that people who live in a community or who are part of a project can help decide what needs to be done and how to do it. So, there are two essential reasons of participatory development. First, it strengthens civil society and the economy by empowering groups, communities, and organizations to negotiate with institutions and bureaucracies. So, a community won't work without cooperation. Dapat matibay ang samahan na meron sila. Secondly, it enhances the efficiency, effectiveness, and sustainability of development programs. So this will determine if this strengthened civil society is effective or not, because upon working together, we get the result of a more effective results.
Stakeholders and participatory development. Stakeholders are individuals or groups who have an interest in a particular project or initiative. In the context of development, stakeholders are those who are affected by or can influence a development project. Here are some examples of stakeholders.
There are two primary perspectives that define participatory development. First one is social movement perspective. This perspective views participatory development as a form of social activism. It emphasizes the mobilization of people to challenge unjust hierarchies of power, knowledge, and economic distribution. The goal of participation is seen as an empowering process that enables people to take control of their lives and influence the direction of their communities. Empowerment participation is seen as means to empower marginalized communities and give them a voice in decision-making. Institutional perspective. This perspective views participatory development as a tool for improving the effectiveness and efficiency of development programs. It focuses on incorporating the inputs of stakeholders into the design and implementation of development projects. The goal is to ensure that projects are relevant, sustainable, and responsive to the needs of target population.
Stage of a participatory development project from an institutional perspective. The first one is the research stage. The research stage is about clearly defining the problem you want to solve. This involves listening to community members, government agencies, and NGOs. Dito, pag-aaralan natin ang mga nakarang proyekto. Titignan natin ang mga patakaran at uunawain ang mga kultura at mga pangangailangan ng komunidad upang mas epektibong solusyon ang magagawa natin. Ang pangalawa naman ay ang the design stage. The design stage is where you plan the project's activities. Kapag sinama natin ang komunidad, mas mararamdaman nila na parte sila ng proyekto at mas gaganahan silang tumulong. Dahil sa kanilang aktibong pakikilahok, mas magiging pakipakinabang at angkop ang proyekto sa kanilang mga pangangailangan. So, ang pangatlo naman ay ang implementation stage. Ang implementation stage is when you put the project into an action. Kapag nakasali ang komunidad sa prosesong ito, mas magiging matagumpay at relevant at pangmatagalan ang proyekto. So, ang last naman ay ang evaluation stage. Evaluation stage is about checking how well the project worked. Kapag kasali ang komunidad, mas maririnig ang kanilang mga opinion at mas mahusay na masusuri ang proyekto.
So these are the two programs that have been applied to all stages participatory development projects from an Two programs that have been applied to all stages participatory development projects from an institutional perspective. First, participatory rural appraisal. This method involves community members in gathering local knowledge, identifying problems, designing solutions, and evaluating progress. PRA is a great way to empower people and make sure that development projects are sustainable. It's about listening to people's voices and working together to create a better future. Second, community-based natural resource management. This approach focuses on community ownership and management of natural resources, involving them in research, planning, implementation, and evaluation. CBNRM involves the people who live in the area and rely on those resources. They work together to make plans, set rules, and monitor how the resources are being used. This helps to ensure that resources are used sustainably and that the community benefits from them.